Cops are still investigating. What's to investigate multiple days after the murder, I wonder? Oh, that's right. We have a, Hi there, Inspector. Listen, I have a thing for you. Specifically, it's a note from Iris with a bribe. You like bribes, right? Well, who am I talking about? You're a cop. Of course you like bribes. Bobby Fish and Chips? No, I'm not a pair of foreign gadabout. Well, I'm one of a pair of foreign. I'm not a gadabout, I don't think. Am I a gadabout? Hold on. A habitual pleasure seeker. I'm not a gadabout. No. Honestly. Habitual pleasure seeker. You're a fish and chips seeker is what you are. Yeah, we have a card and a bribe. They're both for you. Yeah, from her ladyship. Her ladyship? She's a ladyship? Hold on. I didn't know she was a ladyship. Okay. It's very important that you do what we want because we bribed you. Yeah. It's an appearance fee. Oh boy. Okay. So you're being paid to show up? Oh no, it's your royalties for being in the book. Okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair. So we've covered your bribe under guise of royalties. Got it. Got it. Yeah, but you get paid for it. You're basically saying that you're willing to sell out your integrity and your reputation for money. Which, I mean, again, cop. This tracks. Yeah, tell me everything. Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. Yeah, I want to know who really did the murder. Who are you protecting by framing my client? Also, are you framing my client? I just assume you're framing my client on account of, you know, cop. Yeah. Also, where's our dude? Well, our dude's house. We know where our dude is. Our dude's in jail. Okay. Right, old hovel. It's just over. It's across the street. It's across the... Man, I already didn't think much of Herlock, but it's across the street? Really? A lady gets stabinated to death-capies, and Herlock Sholmes decides that the person who did the murder must be the dude who lives over there? Okay. And is nearby indeed. His name is a Mr. John Garadeb. Okay. Well, that's not an obvious pun, which makes me think that it must be an obvious Sherlock Holmes reference. But, you know, I've never really read a book of Sherlock Holmes. Also, I just almost called it an episode of Sherlock Holmes, which is wrong. It's you don't read episodes typically. So make sure you give her ladyship. Yeah. Gregson sends his very best wishes. His very best. Ah! He's anger charming. Long live. Okay, dude. She paid you a silver. Come on. It's not that much of a bribe. Let's find out what we can find in our dude friend's house, which is just, like, there. We have a new location, Mr. Natsume's Lodgings. Why do you have a cannon in your living room? Why do you... What's with the... Hold on. What's with the French artillery get-ups? Why do you have a military uniform and a medal pinned to a crooked banner and a fucking cannon with what appears to be an apron draped over it? I don't... Oh, hi. Okay. Wait. Why? Oh, right, because he lives with Garrett. Okay. I'm a lawyer. Yes. He does. Oh. Maid lady smiled at that. Okay. One moment, please. You see, Yes. Is that special? Anyone who's standing? Okay. Are we really fascinated with... Buddy, we're not in Paris. If we were in Paris, it would be something to see a maid. But... Is that really... Okay. Are you gonna get all, oh my god, it's a footman? My goodness, this man has a butler? If someone buttles you, will you be... You do only need to meet a butler. I guess if someone buttles him, he'll be very happy. We understand the sentiment. Yes. Mr. Garadeb will see. Okay. Good. Great. I'm sorry. Was it Max Headroom? The guy with a crescent moon for a head? What's this Max Headroom looking motherfucker doing here? I'm sorry. Fucking B-2 stealth bomber face. It's just... I can't... Why is it ever so slightly exaggerated Jay Leno here? We can't converse yet. All right, well, we can examine. There is so very much to examine. Let's start with... I don't know, this looks like... This is nothing, apparently. All right. Well, we can examine the dressing screen. Yeah, one would think. Yeah, it's a room divider screen. It's a thing. It looks like a cabinet. Just a little peek. No, you're going to get in trouble. Dumbass. Quite so. All right. Hello, Garadeb. How kind of you to look at us in profile. I am. He used to be an attorney like me, and then he took a bullet to the knee? I don't think that's right. True. That does make sense. Why does he live on the second floor then? Like, surely you can... Why didn't you just move to the ground floor if it's such a pain in the... Just fold roll. Yeah, walk. Pip, cheerio. I wouldn't like to offend the general. Grudgingly displayed it front and center above your fireplace in the middle of the... Okay. No, he said get the medal, not for the... Yeah! That shop must have burned. Oh. Interesting. Ooh, that's bad. That's not good. Interesting. Using the quiet knife. Yeah. I do indeed. Especially if it helps to keep the peace. You know, there was a mirth. Buddy, is tobacco flavoring really good for your tea? Okay. Oh, is this another case of, we can't possibly let our alliance fall apart on account of someone from the other country having been accused of a murderation? Yeah. Yeah, Herlock Sholmes, famous detective. Didn't catch his name. Okay. I do. Well. Uh-oh. Oh, he's down. Oh, that's convenient. Good. Wait a second. The whole neighborhood can't be twitching. I'm twitching. Damn it. Need less competition. All right. Tell me about your lodger friend. By friend, I mean dude who gives you money to stay in your first floor. There's been more tea burning. Joan, you're really quite bad at this, and perhaps murderously so. Oh, did you now, Joan? Why would you think that? Are you about to do a racism? Okay. Joan. Yeah, probably not a great character witness. Possibly great did the murder witness, but, you know, it's entirely possible that we haven't even met the person who did the murder. So, what else struck you as suspicious? Okay. Yeah, Joan, what struck you as suspicious? Keep using that word. Okay. So he likes books. Maybe he's a black market librarian. Okay. So he goes to the bookshop. And... okay. So he reads. Joan, I don't... Okay. Okay. So he reads. And... It's a good question, actually. How do you know so much about this guy? Mm-hmm. She gets around. She notices things. That's kind of reasonable. You can observe persons. Okay, well, Joan. Joan, I'm starting to suspect that this isn't as unintentional as you're making it appear. Joan, did you witness or perhaps commit a murder? Yes. Yes, that one. The one over there, the big one, through which you can see things. Yeah. Yeah, did you see anyone? Such as perhaps the witness or the murderer? 5 o'clock is dinner time. Oh. And it was fucking foggy. Like a murder. You know there was a murder, right? Did you notice a murder? Did you see a murder? Did you hear a murder? Did you perhaps hear someone cry out, "My God, there's been a murder"? Anything like that? Or even, you know, the exact opposite. Did someone say, "Hey, look at me, I'm not doing a murder, but I did see a murder," because they're probably the one who did the murder. It's how murders work. He who murdered is he who murdered. Joan. Okay, so we have one gimmick here. You have an exceedingly good memory of the murder you definitely did. You're trying to distract your crescent moon-headed employer from telling us about. Nothing of any significance. Just a trifling matter, nothing of burning. Yep. Joan, would you take 3 large steps backward? Quite. Nothing happened. Well, you see, Ryu. Yeah. Something happened, and Joan the maid doesn't want anyone talking about it, because she probably did a murder somehow. Can we go talk to Herlock Sholmes and advance the plot? We already know what floor he's on. You told us that. I think Sholmes might be lying. Given that he's our client. We have to try. All right. A downward we shall go. All right then. Is there anything more worth looking around at over here? Oh look, it's a fancy dessert tray. It does look like they've been fucked with. It is quite the English way. Man, I could go for 2 pieces of cake right now. Game. Okay, I know I just kind of not so subtly accused her of murder. You don't have to fat shame the lady. Also, look, it's 2/3 of a functioning candelabra. Bet you that missing candle's gonna be important. cheap piece of ironmongery. Don't believe you. Still has its uses as a murder weapon. Like memories of the time you murdered a person with it. You dumb fuck. Alright, so we got art paintings, we got cannons, alright, tell me why you have a cannon in your living room. It is indeed how did you get it up here, by the way? How did you, like, you're on the second floor, and this is like a you know, ground floor, first floor, second floor, so you had to go up 2 flights of stairs with that fuck-ass, how did you get a fuck-ass cannon into this place? Did you bring up all of its constituent parts and then assemble it? It's probably how you would have had to do that, but, you know, it's a fucking actual cannon. It's a fucking actual cannon. Jolly useful to have a cannon about that, okay? It's, well, okay. You never know. Yeah, like sometimes there's an old man with a murderous maid who has a cannon in his living room. That's a thing that happens. They dry very well on the cannon. Okay, so it's a great clothes rack. It's a drying rack. Okay. Well, to the first floor we shall go. Hey, look, it's a kitty! And a bag and an overflowing pile of books. And a kitty. It's very musty on account of the kitty. And the mountains of old books. But a kitty! Look, there's a kitty! Well, Susato is not terribly happy to be here. It is pretty dark. Hey, how come there are all of those open flames near a library? Also, why is the window boarded, well, bricked over? It's a good question. Why would you brick your window over? My dude lives in a hovel. With his kitty, though. Well, no. Yeah, Garadeb did say that Sholmes is around here somewhere. I suspect that if we hit a button on the D-pad, we might be able to just kind of navigate and see him clinging to a wall, maybe? No? Okay. Well, all right. Let's examine the most important thing in the room. Hey, look! It's a kitty! Oh, the kitty says meow! Oh, it stretches! Oh, it's a big stretch! Oh, that was a big stretch! Oh, it's a guard kitty. It's a kitty. It's entirely possible. Oh, it's an adorable Japanese kitty. Aw. Also, hey, look, a pen. It's not nearly as interesting as a kitty. Daw. Probably. Or kitties, because he has toxoplasmosis after all. Oh, did Susato find a thing? It's a receipt from a bookshop called Your Books. Well, those are his books, so it does make sense. So my guy bought some books 15 minutes before the murder. Interesting. Okay. How many books, one wonders? It's a good question. What's in your garbage, my guy? In English, okay. Yeah. What exactly is he researching again? It could be both. Could be both of those things. He could be a deeply inquisitive hoarder. Okay. All right. Hey, look, a pile of books. Look at all those chickens. I mean, books. Look at all those books about chickens. Mm-hmm. Ryu does not like books. Ryu, you're a lawyer. You kind of need to read books. Justice the deal. Okay. All right. What's with your brick window? I mean, a window that's been covered with bricks is still a window. It's just a window that's been covered with bricks. Why would one cover a window with bricks? I don't... But you could touch the... You could touch the window and feel that it's bricks, Susato. So... Yeah, this would not be a good place to be on account of all of the gas lamps and non-ventilations. Hey, what's this thing? It's a slot for inserting coins. A gas meter? Oh, I see. Would be enough gas to use the lights in the fireplace for the... I see. Well, yes. One can tell why the coin-operated heat for your fucking home never caught on. I would wonder what this thing is, but apparently this thing is deeply uninteresting to the point where we can't even click on it, so alas. Hey, look, it's another kitty. Why not? He would have luggage. You were luggage. It can be dangerous. Yeah, it's not really bringing him good luck. He's been charged with murder! He's been charged with murder. Okay. I feel like it's reasonable to point out that the man who has been charged with murder has not had very good luck. Either he's been accused of a crime he didn't commit, which indicates that he's unlucky, or he got caught doing a... You were not there the last time we looked here. You were not there. We looked there. I expected to find you there. And then you were not there. And then we looked away and we talked about cats and rats and elephants, and sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was you being right there. You son of a bitch. Hi, Herlock. Hey, question. Why do you think our client did a murder? Is it because our client did a murder? Yeah, we were on the booyah. You accused me of murder? Well, he was eventually a great help to us, but first he started off by accusing me of murder! Yeah. The one with the... No, well, kinda. Maybe. There was a speckled band. Okay. What an honor. To be remembered vaguely by the great Herlock. Oh boy. Okay. Your superior powers of... Oh yeah. Your brain attic, huh? Okay. Take us to your mind, pal. Nope, you're wrong. So very close. Just flip those. There you go. Mm-hmm. Great job, Herlock. Mm-hmm. Whisked me away. Yeah, about that. About that, buddy. Herlock. Uh-huh. Study in Scarlet. Don't quote yourself, especially when it's Iris writing about you. My associate depends. Yes. Okay. Yes, yeah. It's important. On account of you accusing my client of murder. Buddy guy, pal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you deduced that he did a murder, which, given the fact that we're his defense attorney, he probably didn't do. Well, not necessarily murder yet. I keep forgetting that the lady's not dead. The game kind of keeps forgetting that the lady's not dead, but I also keep forgetting that the lady's not dead. Yeah! He says he didn't do it. He says he didn't do a murder, and everyone knows that anyone who says they didn't do a murder definitely didn't do a murder. Come on! That's just... What do you think, a person would lie? No, people don't lie. Who says people lie? You have no idea what I'm talking about. Awesome. Great. Love that for me. You're not feigning ignorance. No, you are legitimately ignorant. You have no recollection. But buddy, they arrested... Uh-huh. I need you to ascertain the identity and whereabouts of a man seen fleeing the... Oh. I see. So you figured out who the guy is, and they didn't tell you that the guy was suspected of stabination. I see. Well... Okay. Mm-hmm. And you spoke with the proprietor and you were immediately... I mean, yeah. Actually, when you put it like that, you did such rudimentary basic detective work that... surprised they needed you. Like, that's really basic, actually. Here I was thinking you had just blindly stumbled into finding this dude and then sussed it out as a great deduction. But no, you actually did... You did very basic... You did Cop 101 level shit. You did Here's How to Be a Cop, which naturally cops don't know. But you did, like, some basic-ass fucking detective work. Like, you saw a pile of shit. You poked at the pile of shit. You learned a thing. You followed up on the thing. You learned another thing. You followed up on that second thing. And that got you the answer to the question you were asked. Yeah, okay. So you really didn't... Okay, so you didn't do anything wrong, and it's not right for me to call you a shitbag in this instance. Ryu, that's a hell of a leap. I don't think Sholmes knows or cares. Yeah. Okay, so he got to reading. But don't think of him as a dude who reads or nothing. He's just a dude who got caught reading. Okay. I have indeed. I think his maid is a stabber. If I had my way, someone would stab her. But anyway. Game, are we really gonna spend time fellating the British military? I realize that we've spent time fellating everything else British about this game. Do we have to fellate the military too? Also, I think I'm putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable in the word fellate, but I'm just gonna move on with our lives. You may well be aware, many... That's true. Yes. Rich people have servants. Is that really a fucking book? Did you need to put in your book that rich people have servants? I feel like rich people have servants in Japan, too. I don't feel like that's a particularly uniquely British institution or anything. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It means, are they rich? If you have help, you're rich. And if you're rich, you move up in society, because society is structured around the rich. Doi. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. How extraordinary. Mm-hmm. Right. Who cares if we can get Johnny new clothes? We have to have a maid. Okay. Mm-hmm. He is indeed hiding something, such as the fact that his maid is a murderer. Alright, what do you make of the cramped conditions here? That seems rude. I feel like that's a bit of an oversimplification, but okay. You can't be certain of that, but... Oh, so eventually he would stab. Okay, well... I mean, carbon monoxide poisoning's a hell of a thing. Yeah, what's with the lack of a window? Was that not a window, perhaps a mirror? Yeah. There's bricks. What? Window tax? Window tax. You know, I think I've actually read about this. That's actually a thing. That's actually a real-ass actual thing. That they put a tax on windows, and so the rich people were like, well, let's just brick over the windows of the servants' quarters. They don't need light. Fuck them. That's actually a thing. Rich people, in case you haven't heard, are bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They abolished the window tax because they realized it was a bad idea. But, you know. Yeah, it's, yeah, it's not great. Super cheap room, eh? Interesting. I mean, super bad room. That's true, we've heard that. Why do you think the rent is low then? Could it be because our dude friend is just a recreational murderist who needed a mook? A mook to frame? And again, I'll say, Okay. It was indeed. Hey, you remembered a thing. I have. I have in fact done that thing. Now, granted, they've been offered on my behalf, but yeah. Oh, we haven't decided yet? What do you mean we haven't decided yet? Chief Justice Fuckerducker said that we have to. Yeah. The thing is, that was one fucking hell of a trial, given that we got an acquittal, even though we weren't sure that the dude was innocent, which is a big deal of a thing. And then, as if to complicate matters further, the man died at a fire. Now listen, typically, when you tell a rich fuck that you hate him and that you want him to die at a fire, you're speaking metaphorically. But in this case, Magnus McGilded actually died in an actual fire, so it's left me a little conflicted. How would Herlock know this? How would Herlock possibly know this? Yeah, he doesn't fucking know. Yeah, well, he was curious, but then there were books. He got distracted by books. Two facts. Yeah. Witnesses. Well, okay, those are facts. Those are factual statements. Those witnesses might be lying, or wrong and lying. You are quite sure. Yeah, you've already said that. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Well, no, we still need to talk to those witnesses who... Yeah, okay. Cannot be sure whether the secret will prove to be of relevance or not. But, yeah, good luck with that. Okay. Thanks, Herlock. Off he goes. Okay, then. I feel as though we've done everything there is to do here, but if we have to go investigate Garadeb, why don't we go investigate Garadeb? Hey, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss an upload. And if you want to catch the streams live, go to twitch.tv/the_Goog. The stream schedule's on screen now.